Okay, as promised, we'd come back to Sidney Lumet. So this week's top five are our top five Sidney Lumet films, a director both Dave and I absolutely adore, and I'm sure lots of you do too, because he's made such a wonderful range of films, over 50 films in his career. As mentioned earlier, he transitioned from off-Broadway plays to television, where he also went on to successfully adapt stuff into motion pictures, and probably considered to be one of the greatest American directors of all time. Anything to add before we go into it, my esteemed colleague?
Just that, how you pronounce his name is the big debate.
It is, isn't it? I think in Britain, because if there's a T at the end, we tend to do the French thing and say Lumet, or like Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman, we say Gal Gadot, but it's not. It's Gadot and it's Lumet. Yeah. So hopefully we're saying it right.
I always think Lumet sounds nicer, though. It's that continental feel.
It's softer, isn't it? It's got that more sort of francophile pronunciation. But anyway, Sidney Lumet. Mr. Sidney Lumet, stand forward. Right. Let's have a look at what we had as our top five films, starting with, for me, they're in no particular order because I couldn't put them in any ranking, so to speak. But let's see what we had at number five. Take it away. Oh, we got a match.
Straight away, we got already.
A match. A snap, as they say. Oh, snap. Yeah, The Hill. What a film. Sean Connery.
Absolute classic, yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah. First time I ever seen this, I wasn't prepared for what I was about to see. I was a lot younger, and it was on, BBC Two or something one night, and they played it, and I thought, oh my God, this is really, it's a great prison film in a way,
Yeah.
But classic Sidney Lumet that, deals with all these issues of authority, and it's really hard bitten as well. Sean's brilliant in it. I think he made 5 films with Sidney Lumet. Yeah,
something like that. In the end, he did quite a few. Obviously, went on to do things like Murder on the Orient Express and stuff like that. But it's nice because it's a World War II film that's obviously the North Africa campaign as well. And that doesn't get covered as much, I don't think. And I find it one of the most fascinating. So I like that element.
The Desert Rats.
That's it.
Okay, so let's have a look at what we had. Number 4, take them away. Ooh, I had The Pawnbroker with Rod Steiger. A very powerful film. Again, one of those I watched that did not know what to expect. It tells the tale of a pawnbroker in, I think, New York City that has obviously suffered at the hands of the Nazis in the Holocaust. Although he's managed to escape, he's still haunted by the memories of what happened and his own actions within it. But yeah, that's one to see. That's the top 10 film there.
It's actually the one I haven't seen there.
You're going to love it. It's really powerful. You're going to love it. I know you will. And you've got Serpico. Fantastic.
Of course, as mentioned earlier, really
Frank
great
Serpico,
film.
Yeah, really good. We covered that one earlier.
Stuff.
Okay, number 3, take them away. Let's have a look. Eesh. So I've got Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, which was the last Sidney Lumet film. Got Philip Seymour Hoffman, the greatly missed Philip Seymour Hoffman, and Ethan Hawke. Really bloody good film, this one.
Really good,
in terms of the actors and as the director, it's a great swan song to go out on, I thought. It's powerful, poignant. Also got some quite funny stuff in there as well. Can make you laugh out loud in some places, but a really, keeps you on the edge of your seat. Really good bloody drama.
That's it. A great performance, as you say. Philip Seymour Hoffman, what an actor he was. Just
probably I'd say the most sorely missed modern actor, because he went so young. He could still be doing great performances now. He was getting better and better as well as he was going on, and it's a great shame. But again, a great performance there in that film.
Absolutely. And I, of course, gone with Network, which is
another amazing
film. So crazy a film, I think, that it touches on something that is so much more relevant today than it was back then. I think the this idea of the corporations and television networks and stuff like that kind of create and then destroy people.
And pushing that propaganda as well that we were talking about earlier. That this is what this film peels back to reveal the and I'm not going to take it anymore.
I'm not going to take it anymore. What a scene that is!
Yeah, it's unforgettable.
It kind of peels back the curtain of as well. It's us. It's ours. Thing. We're causing this. Because we allowed them to.
And that's absolutely right. That's where the responsibility lands at the end of the day. The buck stops with us, people. Bloody good film, though, Dave. Yeah, good choice there, sir.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Okay, let's have a look at number 2. I got The Fugitive Kind, which is
excellent film.
Got my favourite actor, Marlon Brando, in it. Joanne Woodward. Again, powerful film. A drifter comes into town, ends up lodging with a couple. Her husband's dying of cancer in the background, and he carries on with her behind his back. Powerful stuff there.
Heavy.
It is
very heavy stuff, and
beautifully shot. Brando is left to just be excellent as ever. He's in peak form in this one, and I think it's an astonishing film.
Do you think when Brando turned up on set for films like this, it just went, just be you, just be Brando?
I think it depends who he was working with, but with someone like Sidney, Sidney Lumet has got the reputation of being an actor's director, so that to me says that he was quite hands-on with working with his actors and developing with them whatever it was that he wanted. But with someone like Brando, are you really going to tell him how to act?
Yeah. Probably comes from that theatre background, as you say. Knowing how to work with actors more and kind of being in the trenches with them.
I think anybody who worked with him would have, said how much they love to work with him. Anyway, you're number 2.
Absolutely. Yeah, of course I went for Dog Day Afternoon, which again we mentioned earlier in the Movies of the Week. Excellent film.
Really worth saying again how great that film is. And definitely advise seeing it if you haven't.
Absolutely. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Okay, let's have a look what we had on number 1 choice. Oh!
It's a match.
Of course it is. We knew it was going to be.
We knew it would be, yeah.
12 Angry Men. A favourite film for both of us. We have covered it in our previous podcast, which you can see here on YouTube, or you can listen to via any of the podcast providers that we're rolled out on. What can we say about it? We haven't already said in our podcast. Probably not much. So do go and have a listen to that if you're a fan of 12 Angry Men. But one of the greatest films ever made, in my opinion. Yeah,
it's my favourite film of all time. I think it's a masterpiece. It really is. It's up there with Citizen Kane and all those kind of films for me.
For the first time the other week, just as a little interesting aside, I actually seen clips of a version of 12 Angry Men that was more modern, and it had Jack Lemmon in it.
1997?
Yeah, 97, somewhere around there. And I think it was possibly a TV movie or something like that again.
I think it was, yeah.
They'd sort of brought it back to its original format of like a TV play, but that was quite interesting to see. That, because we're so used to seeing Henry Fonda and Lee J. Cobb and all these guys, and, I'd still watch it. I didn't see the whole thing. I just seen clips of it. I'd still watch that version just because the material's so good, but nothing's ever going to top
it's interesting. It's an interesting piece because, of course, the script is all the same and the ideas and stuff. It's just, for me, it's not. It's one of them. It's especially because it's a TV movie, I guess. The actors aren't as good. It's not shot as well.
I think the actors are I don't know. Jack Lemmon's amazing actor, and everything. I think he is in his own way. He's as good as any one of those others. But if they were just trying to modernize it and just give it a sort of modern veneer, so to speak, then it's never going to be a touch on the original.
No, there's certain things that you just don't try. Don't
go there.
Don't go there. Like it is like trying to remake Citizen Kane.
Don't go there, John Voight.
Don't go there. Yeah. Or try and remake Vertigo or something. It's like, why bother? God,
Imagine that. Imagine someone tried to do it. No one would go and see that.
It'd be sacrilege.
It's like they said they were going to try and make remake Back to the Future, and everyone was like, "No, don't you dare!
Don't touch it. Dare. No,
yeah, don't touch it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it."
Although they are doing a musical of Back to the Future. I don't know if you've heard.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What's that? Well, the song's going to be in that.
I don't know.
88 miles an hour.
Back in time, baby.
I'm your density.
I'm afraid you're just too darn loud. Next, please.
That's enough surrealism from us. That's our top fives this week. Let us know your top fives in the comments below.